Quick disclaimer, this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing here should be considered financial advice. Always do your own research and understand the risks before investing.
Welcome back everyone to another Bitcoin update. So quickly getting started, we have now entered the weekend, so a little bit more low volume, pretty much the exact same thing that we have been tracking for since the start of February. We could either be in a larger degree B wave bounce, or whether we get it in a corrective A, B, C larger degree bounce, or whether this is going for another low and all this price action is just a corrective move before we can possibly get one more low to that 57,000 level in which we were talking for. It can go a little bit lower to the 50s as well, maybe even a little bit higher. But pretty much everything that we have been talking about in every single video is still the exact same. I mean, not too much has really changed, but at some point a decision will most likely be made, unless we just go sideways forever, which would be very frustrating to see as well, or if it's for a little bit longer. But it would definitely be nice to at least get a decision soon, because right now it's just kind of back and forth between the bears and the bulls of whether we will get that corrective bounce now, or whether it will be one more low before we can see that larger corrective bounce. Now, once we start seeing that bounce, we'll start talking about whether it's a all-time high impulsive rally or just a corrective bounce. But based off of price action right now, assuming the A-wave bounce did bottom back here in February at the 60,000 level, just based off this super choppy movement, it just kind of leans a lot more towards this just being a way larger A, B, C pattern before getting that rejection. So right now we could be in the start of this A wave, where all of this could be a larger or a smaller A, B, C in an A wave, A, B, C in a B wave, and then for that C wave, a 5-wave move up before getting that larger correction in which we were talking about. Now, our main focus, same thing, trend lines and swing highs and swing lows. If we break above, I've noticed this trend line in which we were forming, break above the trend line, which is around this 69,000 level, then a break above this swing high at 70,000, another at 71, and then this one at 72,000. We start breaking above those. Well, it leans more towards the idea that this could just be a 1-2 setup, an impulsive third wave, fourth wave, and a fifth wave, all for that C wave, before we can get that corrective B wave to the downside, which we can add support for. And once we see that hold support, and if it bounces off of it, well, then that could be the start of that C wave. But it's way too early to tell. I mean, we're not even decided whether or not we're in this A wave or whether we are going for another low, and this is just a giant 1-2 setup, and then we get a third, fourth, fifth wave move down. And for that scenario is firstly a break above this swing low at 62,537, and once we get a break below this 60,000 level, that will be our indicator that this third wave to the bottom has indeed begun. So we kind of just have to wait and see. Right now we are in the exact middle of this hole, so we kind of just have to wait and see for whether buyers will become interested and break these swing highs and trend lines, or whether the bears will take control and we will break through these swing lows and start that third wave, fourth wave, fifth wave. So yeah, that's pretty much everything for the video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.